Good morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Sherry. I do a daily general reading for whoever's watching. If you're drawn to this video, please have faith and trust there's a message you're meant to hear. If the reading resonates with you, please give the video a thumbs up, and if you like the content I create, feel free to subscribe. I am currently setting up a website to do one-on-one readings. Well, that's a lie. Email readings. So that's going to happen. And also, I'm wanting to give away a free reading to one of my viewers. You don't have to be a subscriber, but if you could send me an email to shapeshiftingtarot@gmail.com, I will do a draw on Friday. Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow. Today's Thursday. Okay, so 24 hours. In 24 hours, I will do a draw. I'll look at my email, see who's entered, and we'll do a reading for you. All right, so anyway, let's get on with this reading today. That reading that I'm going to do tomorrow, or that I'm going to give away tomorrow, is a full life reading in 5 aspects of your life. It is a 29 card spread, and it takes me anywhere from an hour to 2 hours to get it all done. From the ceremony of doing the cards, pulling the cards, until the end, takes about 2 hours. Okay, anyway, enough. All right, so today we're talking to somebody who is overcoming obstacles, and I was thinking maybe it involved finances, but what's showing here is the 7 of Pentacles, which is actually interpreted as work and patience rewarded, perseverance, profit, reward, and investment. But then the 2 of Pentacles is interpreted as disorganization and financial disarray. I'm sorry about my lights. I don't know what's going on. Financial disarray. So I feel like the 2 of those balance out. So I feel like your finances are okay. And it's not finances that we're talking about here. It is your spirit. And normally it is, so I don't know why it's actually specified here that this has nothing to do with money. The Knight of Swords in reverse, scattered thoughts and disregard for consequences. There's chaos within you, in your spirit, there's unrest, and also in your mind. This chaos card is likened to the Tower card. It's the equivalent of the Tower card. So this is technically the first card in this reading, and so I think that's a big deal, and let's see what this is about. So Tower is disaster, upheaval, sudden change, revelation, destruction of something built on false beliefs. So we're talking spiritual, emotional, and intellectual well-being here. We'll see what's going on. So the Ace of Air comes up, and also, so we've got the Ace of Air, and then comes the 2 of Air. The Ace of Air, mental breakthrough, victory, breakthrough, mental clarity, triumph in adversity, and inner strength. And then so chaos, the Ace of Air, the 2 of Earth, the 2 of Medicine, who is the High Priestess. Very intuitive. And then the 2 of Air. So there's lots of 2s. So we go 1, 2, that's a progression. And let me just, where is my, so aces are the seed that hold the potential for new growth, the starting point, presentation of an opportunity, masculine principle of creation. The energy of 1 must be acted upon in order for growth to occur. And this represents the root chakra, which is your foundation. So we're dealing with your foundation, your internal foundation, who you are, your inner self, your higher self. I feel like you are really needing to get in touch with your higher self. So then the 2 of air comes up. 2s represent dualities like yin and yang, light and dark, masculine, feminine, good and evil. Reflection, desire, conflict, the moment of creation when 2 forces come together. Union, balance, harmony, feminine conception and intuition. It is the number of the sacral chakra and represents change. Sacral, I believe, is down here, and it represents change. So there's going to be some change, but I feel like it's going to be change in the positive direction because we're going 1, 2. It's like a forward progression. It feels like you're climbing a ladder. Maybe that's the ladder of ascension, the ladder climbing closer to being to living who you truly are, to living your higher truth, coming into connection with yourself. Yay. Okay, so the 2 of earth represents change and balance, adaptability, time management, priorities. Okay, I really like this card. This is you shape-shifting. This is you changing, but fluidly and in a beautiful way. It's not, there's no hard lines there. There's a lot of fluid movement. And is that fruit? No, those are like turtle doves. So what's that? Like love? Are those doves? No. Looks like it might be a pear. A partridge in a pear tree. I don't know. There's little buds. There's little roses budding up top there, if you can see that. This is you transforming, becoming more balanced and adaptable. The sun and the moon. This has something to do with the eye of Horus. I just learned about Horus, and he had one eye was the sun and one eye was the moon. And so the sun was the eye of Ra. I think it's pronounced Ra. And the moon was his other eye, the eye of Horus. And to save his father's life, he gave him his eye, his right eye. And and in that way, the eye of Horus represents sacrifice and makes me a little weepy. Sacrifice and love and loyalty. And so I feel like you've given a lot of yourself. You're very giving, loving, caring. And I feel like you're feminine because of this high priestess that comes up. This is you setting your spirit free, following your intuition, learning who you actually really are. And look, on the inside is the world. The world is on the inside, representing to me that you are everything. You are a part of everything. You're connected. Your energy, you are love. We are all love and energy. and that little bit of magic, that spark of whatever magical, whatever that makes us alive, you're getting in touch with that and realizing the miracle of life, and you know how it is amazing that we've even made it this far. I mean, the odds are stacked against us, right from the start. And so the fact that we've made it this far, like, way to go, good for you. Honestly, it's not easy. The Daughter of Water in reverse, so this is the Page of Water, so this is a message of being gentle with yourself emotionally, because you are sensitive. And sensitive also because you're on this path, so you are opening up old wounds and you're diving in and cleaning them out, I guess, sort of. The Six of Earth in reverse. I don't feel like this is... So most decks interpret this as like debt, selfishness, and one-sided charity. And so I don't feel like it's negative. That definition sounds negative. But when you look at the card that I'm looking at, it's a mental breakthrough. It's clarity. It's like, look at you. You're just blossoming, and you're coming to life, and you are realizing who you are and reaching up and grounding yourself and reaching into the 5D and trying to, you know, make it work and figuring out what it is you want to do. That's going to help. So then we've got the Six of Air, which is clarity again. So much clarity, inner peace, growth, wonderful, wonderful work going on. Not easy. I know it's not easy. You know it's not easy, but you're doing it, and you are feeling, like I said, 1, 2, and you're feeling the lightness, you're feeling the ascension, and you have taken a step forward very recently. Oh, I haven't seen this card in a really long time. The Ten of Water, fulfillment. Isn't that beautiful? The rainbow, the fruit of your what you sowed. You're reaping what you sowed. You know, fullness and overflowing emotion, and but overflowing emotion in a good way, like overflowing love, I guess that's what I mean. Overflowing love. There is a definite serene feeling to this card. The Father of Fire in reverse comes up. Impulsiveness, haste, and ruthless high expectations. So this could either be a current partner, a past partner, or a part of you. Someone who was very critical of you. And I have a message here of love and loss. So it feels like you have lost something or someone very recently, either through the breakup of a relationship, or possibly somebody passed on. I feel like you were broken, you felt broken, and you felt depleted. And here's the Seven of Earth in reverse. So feeling spent, feeling depleted. I think you lost somebody, like actually they passed. And so there is a message here that it's a beautiful feeling that I have, because I feel like you're resilient. I feel like you've been through some hard times and you're starting to be grateful for what you have. Whoa, I just got total goosebumps. Looked out the window. It is snowing heavily. And this, the Sun of Water, the emotions that I'm feeling are very so positive but calm, and like a knowing, like you get it, you just know that you're on the right path because you're on the right path, but you feel it. And so there's a message here from your ancestors that you're doing an amazing job. This spiritual journey that you're on, you know, this is the Chariot as well. The Chariot is triumph over adversity. This is your inner battles, and you're winning your inner battles. Your higher self is winning. And you know, your warrior has come out. You're tough as nails, man, like no joke. You are. So not only are you this medicine woman, I've got the mother of air, I have the daughter of air. And so the Queen of Swords is a quick thinker, organized, perceptive, independent, no nonsense. And the Page of Swords is a message of restless energy, curiosity. You're very curious about your spirit, your spirituality, where you've come from, where you're going. You're getting pretty deep into it, even thinking about soul readings and Akashic records and things. Like you're really diving in and doing some studying. Your ancestors want you to remember that you don't need a whole bunch of books and props and, you know, fancy items or ceremonial. You know, you don't have to spend a lot of money, and you don't have to go chasing other people's information. Everybody's spiritual path is individual, and your journey is yours. And so you are the top official of your own spiritual journey. You are the star of the movie, the star of your own movie. You are what's the word? Like not professional. You're the sage. You're the all-knowing, omniscient, omnipotent being in your life. You are the divine being. You wrote your own book. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to go searching for answers from somebody else's spiritual journey. Sure, sometimes, you know, you read a book and it helps, right? Or it kickstarts something, or it triggers something in your head or your spirit. Like Eckhart Tolle, A New Earth, way back 20 years ago, it triggered something in me. And I just have learned and read that you can trust yourself. You have what you need inside you. This is the 8 of Earth, inner order, existing talent, quality, meaning that you have quality gifts, you have quality talents. You already have them, you already possess them. The thing of spiritual journeys is that there doesn't seem to be necessarily any concrete evidence that anything is happening other than how you feel. And so other people may notice it though, so you find that interesting. Other people will be drawn to your light. They won't be as afraid of you. The Ace of Fire. So inspiration, power, creation, beginnings. Look, there's that shape-shifting phoenix right there. I can see him right at the base of this arrow. Actually, I've never seen him before. There you are, like right there, from the ashes up into your ascension, up into the light. I never even noticed that before. That's amazing. So new venture, way of life, a rebirth of your spirit. And then it goes to the Mother of Air, which shows, you know, the birds, the flying, the freedom, a lot of focus, even though there's focus on her and her youthful wisdom and beauty. There's also a real focus on what's above her. There's a bird above her. There's a bird behind that bird in the clouds, in the shape of the clouds, or clouds are in the shape of a bird. And then, you know, it's just, this is a very 5D awareness. You're aware of it, and you're also aware of the fact that you need to remain grounded and remain humble, and remember to love your family and your friends as much as possible. You are very wealthy when it comes to family and friends. You have really good people around you, really supportive, loving people. 14, temperance, balance, moderation, patience, and purpose. You are discovering your purpose. You are being patient. You're getting into the flow. Here's the life force card, which is being more balanced, being in the flow, and being successful in you're not aggressive, you are confident. And that lioness there, I feel, represents confidence. And the guy behind her is just, he's really proud and celebrating, cheering. And it looks like a very healthy environment and a really nice connection between these two. They're not afraid of each other, but I feel like they're part of each other and they are aware of each other. So that's really cool. I really like this reading. Remember to take care of your family is what I'm getting here. That's kind of weird. Oh, I guess don't forget that, you know, just because you are on this spiritual journey and you need time alone and that sort of thing, also your children, your family members, those relationships need to be nurtured. And, you know, don't forget about that. It's important. This is a new cycle coming through, a new energy. It's been a tough time lately for you, for everybody, but for you. And so it feels like the number 10 also is a feeling of wholeness. It is a feeling of, let's see, actually, what does 10 represent here? The most complete form of this suit's energy. Beyond material completion of 9, 10s signify ultimate transcendental completion, a time when mastery has been achieved, but one may feel stagnated, time to seek new pursuits. So if you are feeling stagnated because you're not seeing, you know, flashy you know, ghosts or whatever you think you should be seeing, it's time for you to seek new ways to distract yourself and immerse yourself in the life flow, the flow of life. And so anything creative, or if you like reading, or, you know, driving or exercise of any sort, now's the time to get into doing stuff that you forgot you love to do. And that is a message from your higher self. Sit with yourself and find out what it is that you used to do, that you used to love to do, and somewhere along the line you lost it for whatever reason, and make amends with it, with that feeling, and do it again. Start doing it again. You've got the white mulberry that comes up here. Yin and yang. Balance. White mulberry is a leaf, and it is a wisdom card representing harmony. Look at this. There's that card of change, yin and yang, and this white mulberry now representing harmony. Cool. So we're going for balance here. I will send you spiritual and emotional nourishment. This will guide you into creating a stronger and more harmonious connection with others and enrich your understanding of their motives as well as your own. Some Chinese traditions believe that the mulberry is the world tree or the tree of renewal. This unites the dead who dwell in the 9 sources with the 9 heavens. The tree therefore represents the Tao, or the fundamental nature of the universe. A sacred grove of mulberry trees was always planted outside China's ancient royal capital cities. The white mulberry is used extensively in traditional Chinese medicine to cleanse the liver and to send qi, or energy, flowing smoothly through the meridians. So the flow, this life force is coming into this too. This is a really cool reading, you guys. I don't know who this is, but you're having a really positive experience lately, and it's good to see, and it's good to feel. There's been so much tension in the world. So this card showed up in the inverse. So you are becoming too dependent on someone or something and need to separate yourself from them or it. Try to interact with others without relying on them completely. Becoming more self-sufficient will help. Also, with self-sufficiency, I feel like just pooling your resources, making your foundation more solid by sort of building your light and just grounding yourself. I feel like that's something that's really important, is that you need to ground yourself, because while, yeah, okay, great, you're climbing the ladder and you're ascending and everything's wonderful and you're changing, you still need to hold on. You still need to ground. And I believe in that way, it will also help you to stay humble, because that could become a problem if you're thinking that you're better than anybody because you are starting to you know, you see this journey and what it is. Remember to stay humble and have an amazing day, you guys. I can't believe it's snowing like crazy out there. Keep breathing. Thanks so much for joining me. I love you. Namaste.